Hey, hi. I'm Ronak Joshi. I recently started this podcast to talk about AI, tech, finance, healthcare, economics, basically anything that could have a good impact on our future. We'll talk about the tech, how the tech actually works, what the impact of it's going to be in the future. Uh, I also own a tech company called Agent Flow, where we optimize websites for AI agents. So yeah, looking forward to the conversations. Now, do you think we can just scale this operation that we have right now and get ASI from just this, or do you think some of these components would need to be changed in order to reach ASI?
I mean, everyone has their own ways. For that matter, have my own thoughts on this, and this is just my opinion, like based
Hmm.
on what I see. Like I said, as I've said before, transformers are very advanced autocorrects. I don't necessarily think they would be a key, you know, technology that goes further to
Hmm.
give you ASI. Now, what I
Hmm.
mean by that they would be fundamental
Hmm.
to help you in achieving ASI, but they are not there in terms of
Hmm.
themselves. They're just a stepping stone. But focusing on AI alignment, which is something that Anthropic is doing, and I really commend uh,
Hmm.
I really commend their work in that.
Hmm.
Uh, Alignment would be the most important thing right now.
Hmm. Interesting, interesting. I see what you mean. I think as we scale, right, as the capacities evolve, we'll have to find a way, how do we align it to our values? I guess at this point, people are just too busy getting to the AGI point, right? It's like, hey, let's make it work first of all, and then we can see if it works, right? Like, hey, like, how do we align? Because I feel like, so I'm an engineer first. I've done, I used to take like this AI classes in my college days, and we always had this wave of AI, and then we like, hey, it's not, it's a hype, and then we go back down, okay, so I think because it has happened so many times in the past that now we're like, hey, before we get too serious about this thing, let's see, is it even working at the scale we want and we need, right? So that, for that exact reason, I think people are a little like not super serious about AI alignment right now, but I can see a world where sooner or later, once we get some super level intelligence, I would say we would come together to decide on things when we see it. The best part is that these models are out in live, right? Like you can use Grok 5, sorry, 4, I guess. It's the most latest model,
Uh-huh.
and then they have Grok Heavy over there. You can use these things and see and sense and feel it. As long as these things are happening out in the open, almost out in the open, we are safe.